Well, it's round 5 of the 2008 Fujitsu V8 Supercar Series at a wet and cold Winton Motor Raceway. But while the drivers have a date this weekend with the Victorian circuit, the eyes are already on for round 6 at Mount Panorama Bathurst. In the case of a lot of drivers in the Fujitsu Series, it's also about the big one, the 1,000 Ks at Mount Panorama.
7 of this year's front-running Fujitsu drivers are also suiting up for the 2 big V8 endurance races. Among them, Jack Perkins, who rejoins the Jack Daniels Racing team. Dean Canto returns to the main game with Ford Performance Racing. Steve Owen finds himself in Jim Beam Racing colours. Grant Denyer partners Michael Patrizzi at Ford Rising Stars. David Reynolds joins the HSV dealer team, and Jonathan Webb is suiting up for Stone Brothers Racing.
It's probably a little bit different for us than some teams because we run 2 cars in different liveries and we really can't put our 2 guys together. We probably could if we had to, but in this case, Jonathan can hop in with Shane, and it's a perfect fit, size, everything else. And he's used to the team and the cars because they're a hard car to drive, make no mistake.
Dale Wood is making his main game debut with Sprint Gas Racing, and he believes his experience in the Fujitsu Series will be important come the Enduros.
I think it's helped me 100%. Just they're the same car, all the same principles apply. And the guys can see that lately been fairly consistent and running up the top and keeping a clean car, and I think that's what the main teams are looking for, so you can bring their car home straight. So I think definitely Fujitsu Series has been one of the best things I could have done. We had the rookie sessions this year, which I haven't been able to do because of where Jason is sitting in the main game championship. But I've still been able to do plenty of miles in my car at the race meetings and our test days. And essentially, like I say, it's the same car and very similar things.
The more miles that the driver has done in the same sort of car, on the same sort of tracks, is just immensely benefiting to our team. And also you're remembering that at a crucial event like Bathurst, they've got their own race there. So for Dale, he'll get double the miles. So when it comes to the race day, that's about as good as a team could ever get.
All 7 drivers face double duty at Bathurst. And for Steve Owen, the round will be all the more challenging as he switches between the Tintercar Commodore and the Jim Beam Racing Falcon.
Well, I think it's going to be a help. It's double the laps, and probably the only significant difference is that in the Tintercar, it's a H-pattern gearbox, whereas in the Jim Beam car, it's a sequential. So once you get your head around that, which is actually not that difficult, I think it'll be a bonus because you just get double the miles on a circuit that's quite tricky to learn.
And Steve Owen in great form, taking the Armour All Pole Award at Winton, his 2nd pole of the year, and a nice handy $2,000 cheque for his troubles.
It's pretty close around here. It's both test tracks for us in the past, so I'm pretty happy to get it on the last lap there. We put all we had into it and we came out on top, so we're wrapped.
Let's take a look at the battlefield for round 5. Winton Motor Raceway, and a man who knows his way around here. 2-time Winton round winner Jason Barguana. This is tight and twisty and technical.
Certainly a circuit I love a lot, and very much a exciting little racetrack. Lots of very tight second gear type stuff. Up into that new section, 11 and 12, back onto the main straight. It's got its fast bits and slow bits.
This is the home test track for a range of teams in the Fujitsu Series. Michael Trimble made a great start as we take a look at highlights of race 1, but Dale Wood backed into the wall. And this was heavy damage.
And it's the slightest of touch as well. All it does is just unloads that rear tyre a little bit, and away the car goes. You can see the rain over the last couple of days. Anyone goes off that track, you just keep sliding along on the green grass.
Marcus Zukanovic went off the road. Then Grant Denyer gave Tony Bates a bit of a touch at turn 10, and Grant scored himself a penalty for that. Terry Wyhoon back in the series in the older model AU Falcon, which is having its last run. A very successful car, but not this time at turn 3.
Bit too much right pedal on that one, I think.
Out in front, though, Dean Canto, the Queensland Raceway round winner, stretched the margin from Steve Owen, who was under fire from a really fired-up Jack Perkins in the Mack Trucks Commodore on home soil, his home test track at Winton Motor Raceway. But Dean Canto for the Howard Racing squad would win race 1 of 3 in round 5 and do it quite comfortably. Steve Owen, the championship leader, in behind in 2nd spot. But this was the replay of what happened off the start that saw Dale Wood in real drama.
Got a pretty good jump, and so did Dan Canto, and tried to get to the inside, but probably a little bit early. I then had to get out of it because I was going to go up the back of Steve Owen. So, look, then I got a tap from Jack, but in all fairness, I probably went to the inside a little bit early. So we'll hopefully get to race 2 and see what the boys get up to.
Race 2 from Winton after the break.